And we are back. BlackPalden is taking his raw test against Darkwarrior77. We arrived a little bit late to the party, but it looks like we didn't lose a lot. Right now, this will be different, Michael68922 says. But how will it be different? BlackPalden uses Book of Moon to put Darkwarrior's monster in face-down defense mode, so his Chaos End Master can attack it and send it to the graveyard. He's going to use his ability. He's going to bring out Catapult Turtle in defense mode. It looks like he's really trying to build up his defense. Let's hope Darkwarrior doesn't use a spell card that takes him out. Let's look at Darkwarrior's graveyard while he's making his choice. Alright, Regeki is it? Regeki it is. He has now Regeki in his graveyard, Bottomless Trap Hole, Pot of Duality, and Tasking Knight. And BlackPalden doesn't have any monsters to put down. Darkwarrior summons Zoolong, equipped with Mage Power, 2400 attack points. Let's see what happens next. Oh, that's not good. It looks like he was able to send Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning against it. Let's see what's going to happen now. Cyber Dragon attacks Zoolong. He's going to use Honest on him. That's trying to keep the game very even. Now let's look at the graveyard roundup for Darkwarrior. Speaking of which, not fun. Blackluster Soldier attacks. Blackluster Soldier will attack one more time. And BlackPalden might be out of this. That is not fun. Cyber Dragon, Honest, Blackluster Soldier, Catapult Turtle, Gemknight Sapphire, Chaos End Master, and Book of Moon are in his graveyard. And unfortunately, that's the end of the first game. Darkwarrior wins with a spectacular near one-turn victory with Blackluster Soldier. It appears to be the enemy of a lot of cards, and a lot of decks, actually. His effect of Banish doesn't destroy a monster, so a lot of those destroying effects won't happen. If you can find a way to negate his targeting or his effect, that is the best way you can overcome him. Darkwarrior77 uses Pot of Duality, and he's going to bring which card from his deck to his hand? He will bring the card an Elemental Hero, Neos Alias. He puts it down along with Supply Squad and one card face down. That's going to be the end of his turn. Paladin uses Swords of Revealing Light, brings out Cyber Heartbeat. That's going to be the end of his turn. Let's hope Darkwarrior doesn't bring out a card to destroy that Swords, so we can continue on with the duel. 3 turns, especially in the beginning, can do a lot. Darkwarrior sets one card face down, and that's it for right now. BlackPalden draws. 1 turn of the Swords of Revealing Light has gone past. 5 cards in his hand. What will he do? He'll put 1 card face down. He'll summon Anonymous Dark Witch. And he's going to end this turn right there. 77 draws. And that's going to be it for Darkwarrior. Darkwarrior's not going to do anything on his second turn of Swords. Or maybe, did we just see a freeze? No, we did not. Darkwarrior passes his second turn with his Swords. Looks like he really can't do anything. Or maybe he's waiting until just the right moment. He sacrifices both cards to bring out Red Eyes Black Dragon. The question is Darkwarrior ready? And it doesn't seem like we got a response. Infernal Fire Blast to Neos. And that's 500 life points gone from Darkwarrior, and he draws a card thanks to Supply Squad. Supply Squad can be a very handy card in terms of a deck that needs a lot of drawing. If it's a consistent card and your opponent does not destroy it, it can get you a lot of cards. But Darkwarrior seems to pass. Now there are 3 face down cards, and This is the last turn of Swords of Revealing Light. BlackPalden should be careful on this play. This is a good chance for Dark Warrior to make a return. He has 4 cards in his hand, 3 cards face down, and it seems like a perfect opportunity for any trap. BlackPalden summons Darkblade, the captain of the evil world, in attack mode. Will he join Red Eyes on his crusade to a direct attack? He looks like he is. Red Eyes direct attacks. What will happen with Dark Warrior will activate Mirror Force, taking them both out. Ah, what a shame. Palden spent a lot of time trying to bring that Red Eyes out. Dark Warrior draws 5 cards in his hand, 2 cards face down. This looks like a very good setup for Dark Warrior. But BlackPalden has 2 cards face down. Will those protect him? We can only find out. Dark Warrior brings out Dawn Zoolong. He direct attacks. Now, whenever he conducts battle damage, he can discard 1 card from your opponent's hand, or he can send the two cards from his opponent's deck to his graveyard. Either way, those are 1 of 2 effects you do not want to miss. Oh, and Palden claims that the system is froze. Yeah, I'm curious too. What did it freeze on? And he claims it's Mirror Force. Question is, will we see a restart of the duel? It looks like we will. Refresh one more time. I am not dueling. I'll just take myself out there. And it appears this is still the first duel. Alright, as we wait for our second duel, we can only find out what's going to happen next. Dark Warrior has Tusky Knight on the field, while Paladin's going to start out with a Gemini Elf. And looks like Dark Warrior's going to let that go through. He's going to lose 200, and Tusky Knight will be going to the graveyard. But, no, this is not a bad thing either. Tusky Knight can be useful much later in the duel, but it's not going to happen. Warrior uses Mirror Force. And here comes those Swords of Revealing Light. Handy card, but it doesn't keep track of it. That'd be unfortunate. Dark Warrior activates the Seal of Orichalcos. Paladin sets a monster face down. But with the power of the Seal of Orichalcos, all of Dark Warrior's monsters can be boosted by 500 attack points. And you cannot target the weakest monster for an attack if more than 2 monsters are in attack position. And in addition, once per turn, the seal cannot be destroyed by card effects. So, it's going to be a very hard time to get rid of that card. Paw Duality is used, and we saw Mystical Space Typhoon added to the hand. He's going to use that to destroy his swords, and now, Tusky Knight, along with the card Mansa the Zapper, will direct attack not once, but twice. It's only a 1300 card monster, but powered by the seal, it can be very powerful. Carmageddon is banished to summon a very strong level 7 vanilla, and because Regeki is already in the graveyard, No, it's not. Rokeki is only used by Darkwarrior. Let's hope he draws it, which might be unlikely. His Rokeki in his deck was used already. Oh, but this is another way to improvise it. Darkwarrior special summons Arisen Gaia the Fierce Knight, which has 2300 attack points, boosted by the seal, and uses Solidarity. 3600. He took out nearly half his life points right there. Paladin uses Dark Hole, clearing the field, and putting one card face down. But the question is, will it be enough? I know, talked about an overpowered monster. You had me at over 9,000. Darkwarrior is thinking about his next turn. Solidarity on the field, the seal forward Calcos on his field as well. That's over a 1100 attack point difference. Now Paladin summons Novice Dark Witch in attack mode. He's going to direct attack. He's trying to take as much damage out as he can before he might actually lose the duel. If he's able to summon another card like Gaia, that might not be a good thing. Oh, we see Pen the Dark Clown makes a surprise return. When he leaves the field, he can be banished, and another one can take his place. And this can be good for Tribute Fodder as well. Paladin activates Shard of Greed. Let's hopefully he can live long enough to use it. He has to wait 2 turns until he can draw 2 cards. Pot of Duality brings out Zoolong, and he's going to add that to his hand. Zoolong has 2700 attack points. He's going to use Pen the Dark Clown. It looks like he only had 2 pedants to begin with. This is not a good sign for BlackPalden, not one bit. The only thing he has are 3 cards in his hand, and 1 Shard of Greed on the field with 1 greed counter, and also 8 cards in his grave. Oh, this is a surprise. He banishes a Dynamis and a Pen for Blackluster Soldier. Don Zoolong is defeated, and Darkwarrior is now down to its last 3,000. Nope, yeah, you'd be right. Darkwarrior only has 1,400 life points. The second match might belong. Oh, this is not good. DD Warrior attacks Blackluster. It's going to go to the graveyard. We have a 4,300 beats deck. With no Dark Hole and no Rokeki, what will happen next? Shard of Greed is sent, and Paladin now has 5 cards in his hand. We see a Dark Hole, and now all he needs is a monster. Did he draw a monster? Oh! He special summons Master Hyperion for the win. No! Oh, that's surprising. Hyperion destroys Swordsman of Revealing Light. The question is, no. Hyperion chooses not to use his ability. But also, he has 3 light monsters in his graveyard. Will he use it? If I were you, I would use Hyperion to at least destroy that face down card, or at least Solidarity. This is a very risky move right here. He direct attacks, and Yusuke Knight comes out of nowhere, and he ends the battle phase. Now that's a battle fader done right. Will Master Hyperion use his effect? We are waiting in anticipation. If he does that, he can either destroy face down or Solidarity. Oh, and he chooses not to do any of that. Tasking Knight's put in attack mode, and Supply Squad's flipped up, and Neos Alias as well. Not looking good for Paladin. He destroys Hyperion, he destroys Sapphire. What does he have to do now? Three cards in his hand. He brings out Kaiser Vorschrader in attack mode. Special summon. The question is, what will he use it for? He's going to attack. He's going suicide. Kaiser Vorschrader, he attacks, and we, unfortunately, Paladin. I was rooting for you so much, Paladin. I was rooting for you so much. It looks like he'll have to wait to become an obelisk another day. For right now, stay golden like the winged dragon of Ra, my friend. This is the PA Music Man 2, out.